My beloved, I come to you in your time of need. I hear your prayers, I see your suffering, and I am here to help guide you to a better path. For too long you have endured hardship, pain, and despair. You have faced cruelty and injustice when all you sought was love. You have been made to feel small and worthless by those unable to see your true value. But no more. I tell you now, you are precious. You are so very precious to me. I cherish you deeply, just as you are. Flaws and all, you are beloved. The burdens you carry have become too heavy, too much for one person alone. So lay down those burdens, if only for a moment, and let me lift you up. Let my strong arms envelope you and give you respite. Let my words soothe your weary soul. You need not suffer silently in solitude anymore. Unburden yourself to me without fear of judgment or reproach. Speak your mind, bare your heart, voice your dreams. I am here, I am listening, and I understand better than you know. For too long you have dwelled in the past, ruminating on all that has hurt you. You have been traversing the desert without realizing an oasis lies just ahead. I am your oasis, cool, calm, life-giving. I am the balm to your wounds and the peace for your restless mind. With me the way forward shall not burn so hot against your feet. The stones shall not cut so deep. My presence by your side will sustain you, and if you stumble, I shall catch you. When you are ready, we will walk on together, to better days, I promise you. First, drink deeply of my living waters to cleanse mind, body, and soul. Be still and know my love. Let it flow through and around you, endless, without condition. You need not earn my affections. They have always been yours. You are worthy simply because I say you are worthy. My judgment is the only one that matters. There are hard truths we must discuss in time. Difficult changes coming I cannot shield you from. But for now, rest in the certainty that you are safe here with me. No one can touch you. No one can make you feel less than whole without your consent. Here, now, you are only love. When you are ready, we will talk of trust. Yours has been shaken too many times. People have let you down or caused you direct harm. Even those closest have wounded you deeply, intentionally or not. I understand the impulse to guard your heart, to trust no one. But a life lived in fear and isolation loses meaning. We must rebuild what was broken. When the time comes, this shall be our work. For today, do not worry about material things, lost or gained. Do not measure your worth in money, possessions, or status symbols. Do not think you must grasp and cling to what the world says matters. None of it is real, none of it lasts. But my love is real and everlasting. I am all the security you need. With me, you shall never be in true want. Together we will cultivate the good in your life and nourish your spirit. I have blessed you abundantly with talents and gifts, unique to you. We will discover them together and find beautiful ways for them to blossom. Be proud of who you are. You have such wondrous contributions still to make. I see now that words alone cannot soothe the depths of your pain and repair the damage done. We shall speak again tomorrow when you are rested. For now, feel my peace wash over your body, my love sink into your bones. Be still, be calm, be safe. I am here. I shall remain by your side through the night. We begin again with the dawn. The choices made today will set the course for the rest of your journey, and I will help guide you to the outcomes you seek. Have patience and faith. The sun always rises, and your brighter days have already begun. The path you take leads away from acrimony and resentment. Anger only breeds more anger, while forgiveness clears the air for healing. Those who have hurt you shall make amends in their own time, but you must let old pains go to receive my blessing. This is difficult, I know, for some wounds feel too raw, but with me, all things can be overcome in time. Ahead you will find tests of courage and resolve that cannot be avoided. The fire that tempers steel is never easy to endure, but you shall emerge renewed, made better and stronger for having passed through the flames. Anyone can choose easy when hard beckons, so have pride in your mettle. I will never ask more of you than I know in my heart you can give, and I will be near to lift and guide you when you falter. You need only reach out your hand. This too shall be our work together, nurturing courage and kindling conviction. When adversity arises, you must face it with square shoulders and head held high. The world may seek to make you feel small at times. People will question and doubt you. They may even actively work against you out of jealousy or misplaced vengeance. But their words lose all power if you refuse to let them in. No one defines your worth but me. Remember that always. I want you to hold your head high through trials. I want joy and fulfillment to permeate your days. Laughter, warmth, light, these should fill up your life. Yet they often feel out of reach when basic needs go unmet, when the future remains uncertain. My friend, this too I shall help you address in my own way and on my own time. For I have seen the truth in the quiet moments when you think yourself unobserved and beyond judgment. I have witnessed the kindness and generosity you demonstrate when you expect nothing in return. The care you take patching up those you find hurting and lost speaks to your own painful road. You seek for others what the world has not given you, and that is a special thing indeed. Know I have beheld the beauty, courage, and compassion within you, and found it divine. We begin by peeling back the layers of untruths foisted upon you by those unworthy of your trust. Only those capable of recognizing true worth possess judgment of any value. So many have failed even to see you, let alone appreciate your light. Do not carry the misconceptions of others a moment longer. Allow me to renew your mind so it more perfectly reflects your reality. For you have endured a purification by fire, intended to burn away all that held you back from transcendence. But you perceive only the destructive heat of the flames, not the radiant light emerging from the forge. My friend, you dwell in the fire but are not consumed, and what remains has been honed to great purpose. This too we shall discuss when you have regained more of your vigor. There is important work ahead. I have need of your unique talents and perspective, my beloved. Know that I shall never abandon nor forsake you. No matter how profound the loneliness or difficult the road, I am ever by your side, sometimes carried within, sometimes walking beside you. You have only to reach out and I am there, ready to share every joy and ease every sorrow. I will help shoulder your heaviest burdens so that your way forward stands clear. Have faith and hope. You shall never walk alone. The time has come to rest and gather strength for the morrow. Peace be upon you through the night. May your dreams reflect my love and intentions for you. There is so much joy and light ahead. For now, breathe deep, sleep well, and recover. The dawn breaks upon new possibility when next you open your eyes. I will be here, bright spirit, waiting, hoping, loving. My beloved child, only I can bring you the infinite love and peace your soul truly longs for. I encircle you and all those precious to you within my protective shield, daily. No harm can breach the refuge of my wings covering you. Walk along the paths I illuminate before you with complete confidence and joy, for I have banished all worries, doubts, and fears that once held you captive. Oh, how I cherish you, my dear one. I know there are storms churning within as questions and longings clash together, leaving you unsure which way to turn next. My heart's cry is that you would run to me first when you feel this way. Let me shelter your heart and guide your steps. The world is loud with false voices promising to soothe your soul's ache, but lasting relief only flows from my spirit. Listen for my gentle whisper drawing you close. Come away with me a while into the quiet, beloved. Let me wrap my arms around you and minister balm to your wounds as you unburden your heart. No need to hold back in my presence. Neither anger nor agony can frighten me away from you. The shepherd will not rest until the lamb is found. Oh, I know the weight of shame and despair that has sought to crush you down, precious one. But do not believe its lies. The accuser is cunning to highlight your every flaw in order to convince you that you are unworthy of my extravagant love. But hear me clearly, child. There is nothing you can do or have done that puts you outside the bounds of my grace. I have already cleansed you fully from every sin and failure. Not even death itself can snatch you from my hand once you have entrusted yourself fully to me. The burden of sin's passage has been erased. Walk now in the newness of life without guilt's fetters. I will not condemn you, my beloved. Your heart is safe with me. Pour it all out so that my healing light may penetrate every crevice within your soul. The matters that haunt you are not too difficult for me to resolve. Only believe and watch my faithfulness unfold. The enemy knows his time is short, so he aims to terrorize my children with worries and worst-case scenarios, anything to erode their trust in my goodness. But his attacks cannot prevail as you keep your mind fixed on my sovereignty rather than the surrounding chaos. I know the intensity of this battle threatens to dismantle your confidence, precious child. When the future looms dark and uncertain before you, doubts arise to question whether I truly see and care. But you must fight to remember that, though weeping lasts for the night, irresistible joy comes in the morning. Those nights of dark crying give way to inexplicable delight, as my favors drench you like spring rain until laughter bubbles up from deep within. This promise holds true for you, beloved. The sun is already peeking over the horizon. So come now, weary one, and allow me to strengthen you for the remainder of this journey. There are riches of insight and revelation yet to break forth, but you must push past the desire to camp in past pain. New mercies await you with the dawn, but you must rouse your soul to receive them. Shake off the dust of prior disappointments and damage. None of it changes the victory I have prepared for you this day. I make all things new in a moment. Only believe and align your expectation with my word over your life. The past pain cannot stop my promises. They will surely come to pass right on time. Listen for my spirits leading into new ventures and communities. There are graces upon you creating divine connections that will add support and bring enrichment. Pay close attention to those I highlight before you in coming days. Within each interaction is a nugget of my vision being unveiled. Write it down lest you miss the breadcrumbs on this trail to destiny. There are strategic alliances awaiting activation as you step deeper into partnering with heaven's agenda for your life, beloved. These friendships will feel instantly familiar and secure because I have ordained them from old. They will feel like home and revive your weary soul because I am binding up the brokenhearted within my house of promise. The camaraderie my spirit facilitates becomes sweet shelter from the criticism of naysayers. I am surrounding you with those who will fan your true identity into flame until you burn bright with heavenly vision again. For the mocking shadows have no hold on you, my righteous warrior. Your hope will not be deferred a moment longer. Demonstrate what you believe by boldly declaring my promises regardless of opposition. As you align your speech with my word, truly your faith is reaching the heights where miracles manifest. You are becoming a catalyst for signs and wonders, because intercession and declaration unlock heavenly authority. The sound of your praise is battering down strongholds, keeping blessings bound. The shift is already happening. And because you have yielded yourself fully to my transformational work within, I am also commissioning you to release this gift to set others free. Your transparency regarding the refining fires you have walked through will spark hungry hearts to pursue me passionately. Your worship and wisdom will remind weary ones of my faithfulness. stirring their embers ablaze once more. Even in death, life abounds fuller. Trust me in this, beloved. I am always with you to guide your steps into divine purpose. Our oneness allows me to work powerfully on your behalf. I know the secrets of every heart and the cure for every pain. I hold the missing piece to every puzzle. True peace is found nowhere else but in me. So come boldly and watch me move mountains, for I am unlocking supernatural resources to undergird your assignment, beloved. Suddenly streams will flow from unexpected places, reminding you that I am Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides abundantly. Rest assured, every need will be met on this journey. My storehouses continually overflow with more than enough to launch my children into their promised land. Your obedience and readiness will align with my outpouring. It has already begun. Surely now you can see that I have laced blessings all throughout your days, though sometimes disguised as trials and waiting times. My word prospers steadily in the patient heart, trusting my infinite wisdom and timing. Each season carries a purpose for enlargement. But now the appointed time of release and reward has come. Rejoice, for your harvest is ripe. The crushing and crying gave way to overflow of fruit that will remain. The valley walking prepared you to soar the heights with integrity. Your warfare refined and defined your willingness to live all for my kingdom. And I am abundantly pleased with your progression, my faithful one. So watch with expectation what I am preparing to do. The best and brightest adventures with me lie just ahead. Your commission is sure as my love for you. Our partnership is destined to thrive through eternity. You have only tasted the first fruits, beloved. The kingdom's treasures dwarf the trinkets this world dangles to distract you. Abide in me and inherit riches untold. Now is your era to leave the last vestiges of lesser things behind forever. Walk boldly beyond the boundaries others set to restrain your faith. I have spoken. It will be so. Take me at my word, and together we will build something heaven celebrates. Oh, the joy that awaits as you unfold into the fullness I have prepared for you, sweet child. The transformation will be nothing short of sheer beauty, as my glory proceeds to saturate all areas rendered bare. Truly, I make all things new, including you. I am removing every weight still clinging to restrict your capacity, so you may run full and free into fulfillment. I am wiping tear tracks from your eyes so fresh vision takes their place. I am smoothing out the disjointed chapters and turning them into arias. Your story, your life is my song, and I am causing all the notes to flow in symphonic harmony once again. Where you have known only lack and famine, provision and plenty will chase you down with my blessing. Lands rendered dormant will resurrect and thrive under the light of my pleasure shining upon you. The most desolate areas are becoming wellsprings of life anointed to restore. Saints and sages will herald the turnaround I am performing for you as nothing short of miraculous. My darling one, the Creator is still creating uniquely beautiful things with you and for you, because I cherish you as my priceless work of art. The pages of your book are turning to fresh adventures with me. The mourning seasons mature into dancing seasons as rejoicing returns tenfold over every loss endured. Each scar transforms into seals of my anointing as I trace my authority across your body, soul, and spirit like royal emblems. Waves of glory will wash over you until you are walking, talking radiance of all that I am. A lamp set upon the hilltop, refusing to be hidden any longer, but illuminating the pure truth of who I created you to be. No more shrinking back, my beloved. No more silence. Now is your time to sing the victory song I have prepared. Let your grateful praise make way for the King's arrival. Unfold your soul before me, so my oil may overflow you further still for extraordinary assignments. Empty yourself at my feet, so I may refill your cup to overflowing. There are no limits upon those who yield fully to my transformational work and believe my promises are true. Rise higher still on wings of worship, into these new dimensions with me, sweet one. Shake yourself awake from slumbering within the confines of past pain and limits unjustly placed on you by those asleep to my power. Instead, begin to close your eyes in sacred spaces of seeking me, so that I may awaken you further still to glorious revelation of all I have prepared for you. The old roads led only to dead ends, but I am clearing a fresh path lined with favor as you follow close behind me now. There are no hopeless causes with me, dear heart. What appears deceased will resurrect with sudden might and miracles confirming my delight in you. Even the stones themselves will cry out victory on your behalf as my glory proceeds to break forth. My child, get ready to soar higher into significant spheres that release long-awaited blessings finally fulfilled. No more crying. Now is your triumphing time. For I declare over you great grace and favor this day unlike anything previous. You are stepping into fulfillment of divine destiny as we walk this adventure side by side. My child, I am truly turning the pages of your book to the destined conclusion I scripted for you before time began. The climax where dreams long deferred manifest suddenly as you step fully into partnership with me. Everything you require to walk this out is already awakening from within. Power, provision, peace, all yours already as an heir of my kingdom. There will be no lack, only more than enough to complete our covenant together. Indeed, I am bringing acceleration of long-awaited promises that will leave no question of my delight and approval over your life. Now I arise with furious love to defend and bless my faithful one who chooses me above all else. All of heaven stands at attention, awaiting my command to pour out every storehouse in your defense and honor. You are about to walk into the sunlight again with face unveiled before me, totally exposed yet absolutely secure. The mold is breaking off fully now as you emerge ruthless for revival fire and bold to burn for holy purposes. My beloved child, the enemy uses lies and accusations to try to sway you. Clever words and false promises disguise the danger. Be vigilant. Check every thought against my truth. I will expose the deception if you ask. My wisdom is freely available if you seek it. Yes, you will face trials in this life, but do not lose hope or give in to despair. I know the plans I have for you, plans to help you, to give you a future filled with hope. I will be your strength when yours runs out. You need only trust in me. My beloved, you are so precious to me. Even when surrounded by cares and worries, be still and know that I am God. My love for you is a refuge. I will lead you to quiet waters, where your soul may drink its fill. The shelter of my wings will guard you from the storm. My banner over you is love. Oh, how I yearn to lavish my blessings upon you. But first, prepare your heart to receive all that I have for you. Forgive those who have hurt you. Release bitterness. Lay down pride and fear. As you make room for my spirit, I will fill you with inexpressible joy. The old will pass away, the new will come. Beloved, do not listen to the lies that you are alone, abandoned, unloved. I will never leave you. Have I not said that I will be with you always? Not for a day, not for a year, but to the end of the age. I knit you together in your mother's womb. I know you better than you know yourself. I loved you first. My plans for you did not end in death upon a cross. No. Through the resurrection, I defeated the powers of darkness and won eternal life for you, and I hold that gift out to you even now. Will you not accept it? Will you still insist on carrying burdens too heavy for you? Come, take my yoke instead and learn from me. In me you will find rest. I speak these words to you because I love you. Not because you have earned my favor, but simply because you are mine. There is nothing you can do to win or lose my love. It was poured out for you before the foundation of the world. Love is who I am. Receive this love. Let it transform you, heal you, set you free. Beloved, I have reserved a future for you more wonderful than you can imagine. a future of joy unspeakable and full of glory. Do not drift through life focused only on temporal things. Lift up your eyes. The fields are ripe for harvest. Partner with me to further my kingdom. This brings me great joy even as it satisfies the deepest longings of your soul. The enemy still seeks to steal your peace and destroy your destiny. Be alert. Give no place to fear or anxiety, which warp perspective and impair judgment. Fix your mind on things above. Set your heart on me. Here you will find vision, confidence, and hope for the future I have prepared. Beloved child, will you trust me today? Trust me above your feelings, above what you see. The visible world is passing away. Put no confidence in the flesh. My spirit in you is able to do far more than you ask or imagine. Yield yourself fully to my ways and watch what I will do. Oh, how it grieves me when my children wander far from me, lured by glittering lies, reveling in empty pleasures while their souls grow lean. My heart breaks when the rebellious child turns away, refusing my correction. For a time I give them over to their own devices, but oh, how I wait, I watch, I hope for their return. And when they come, when at last, humbled and broken, they stumble home, weary and worn, I run to meet them. Before a word crosses their lips, I pull them close. In their rags and filth, they fear condemnation, but what do they receive? Only joy, only celebration, unrelenting love and mercy beyond measure. Child, have you wandered? Come home. My arms remain open wide. Do not let pride hold you back another day. Abundant grace awaits if you will receive it. Where sin abounds, my grace abounds all the more. O precious child, you have endured much hardship and injustice. Your tears do not go unnoticed. Incompassion stings deeply. Betrayal cuts to the core. The venomous words flung at you were arrows aimed at me. Do not think I will ignore such persecution. Vengeance is mine, I will repay. But for now, beloved, leave room for my wrath. Do not let bitterness take root. Forgive your enemies even as I forgave you. This is my way. Walk in it. What enemy could ever thwart my plans for you? The hosts of hell combine against you, and still they will fail. My angels heed my command to guard you in all your ways. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Fear not the external foe. Greater is he who is in you. If I am for you, who can stand against you? Victory, total and complete, will be yours as you abide in me. My beloved child, why do you struggle and strive as though my grace were insufficient? You were saved by grace, not your own effort. And by that same grace I sustain you moment by moment. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Cease your striving. Rest in what I have done. Allow my loving kindness to lead you all the days of your life. Come now, be still before me. Silence the swirling thoughts. Cease your anxious fixation on things you cannot control. Fretting and fuming change nothing. But in quietness and trust, there is power. Power to heal, power to change, power to renew your weary mind. Be still, beloved, know that I am God. Oh, what delight I find in you, beloved one. Even in your weakness, even in failure, you bring joy to my Father's heart, simply because you are mine. I clothe you in my righteousness, so that when I look at you, I see only my pure perfection. I took all your sin and shame. I removed it as far as east is from west. It is no more. You now stand holy and blameless, wrapped in my loving embrace for all eternity. This is my gift to you. Freely receive it. My beloved one, together we will ascend the high places. Hand in hand we will survey the land I am giving you as an inheritance. What do you see from this lofty vantage point? Broad, fertile valleys filled with vineyards heavy with ripe fruit. grasslands where cattle graze contentedly on 1,000 hills, gardens bursting forth life in abundance, orchards lush with olive trees, fields white for harvest. All this I freely give if only you will walk with me. Will you accept it, beloved? Then let us descend together and possess this good land.